Welcome back to 6-Minute Math, where we turn confusion into clarity 6 minutes at a time. Thank you for joining us today for our video on finding the volume of triangular prisms. Ring that bell to get notified of more 6-minute content, including how to find the volume of most three-dimensional objects, including composite shapes. 6 minutes tends to go by quickly, so let's get going. Our key points today are to understand that our volume is the amount of space an object takes up. To find the volume of triangular prisms, we are first going to calculate the volume of a rectangular prism using the same width, length, and height. And then I'm going to divide that volume by 2. All volume is given in the form of unit cubed, as it is a three-dimensional concept. So let's look at an example here. We're going to find the volume of this triangular prism, and I'm going to first find the volume of a rectangular prism using the same measurements of 5, 8, and 3. So there is my rectangular prism, and I know that the volume of a rectangular prism is length times width times height. So in this case, we have 8 times 5 times 3, which is 120. If I am finding the volume of a triangular prism, just like the area of a triangle is the area of a rectangle divided by 2, our volume of a triangular prism is the volume of our rectangular prism divided by 2, as it takes up half the amount of space in three-dimensional space. We found that the volume of this rectangular prism was 120, so I divide that by 2 for a final volume of 60. So let's use some examples here. We're going to find the volume of this triangular prism. So I'm going to first find the volume of that rectangular prism with the same width, length, and height. And what are those measurements? We have a width of 6, a length of 8, and we have that height here of 3. So we find that volume of that rectangular prism of length times width, which is 6 times height. 8 times 3 times 6 is 144, meaning that volume of that triangular prism is that volume of the rectangle, 144 divided by 2, making our volume of this triangular prism 72 meters cubed. Let's check out another example here. We're going to find the volume of this triangular prism. We have our width, our length, and our height. So that volume of the rectangular prism is 10 times 12 times 5. That is equal to 600. So that volume of that triangular prism is 600 divided by 2, making that volume of the triangular prism 300 cubic inches. On to our last example here. We're going to find the volume of this triangular prism. We have our length, our width, and our height. So let's find that volume of the rectangular prism. We have 20 times 12 times 8. That gives us a volume of 1,920. And that volume of the triangular prism is 1,920 divided by 2, giving us a total volume for that triangular prism of 960 cubic centimeters. Those are all the examples we have today for finding the volume of triangular prisms. If you want to see a different method for finding the volume of triangular prisms, please check out the video linked in the description below. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at 6 Minute Math, and be sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below for any topic you want to see me tackle in a future 6-minute episode. Always remember that the best way to get math is to practice math, so keep on practicing. And until next time, keep solving and evolving.